Look, we've obviously had a very different training week, with the unfortunate passing of Gareth Fitzgerald. We had a short day yesterday, so yeah, there was an element of, we've a really tough opposition away from home this week, so we kind of had to move on quickly. But I think we're very pleased with how we went about our business against the Kings. There was a lot of young lads playing, guys that don't even seem young really at the moment, like Calvin, Shane, and then you obviously John Hodnett. Fineen seems ancient at this stage, but he's a young player, and I think we went about our business really maturely, because find sometimes if you kind of go ahead early, you can tend to maybe drift off the game plan and stuff. But I thought it was a pretty mature performance. We stuck to our game plan, and we kept plugging away and showed the Kings the respect they deserve, and just kept sticking to our game plan. And we obviously had a good outing and we're pleased, but we'll have bits to work on. But they're just being kind of drip fed in, and as the days go on now with a pretty short week. Unfortunately, we've had to do this before as well with Axel, and Gareth was probably the main driving force in that, and helping us manage that and providing all the support to us. So that'll be provided to lads here if they need it. And I know if there's one man would want us to turn it around and go have an away win at all costs on Friday, it would definitely be Gareth. So he'd be back to business as usual, and he'd just do anything he could to support us to get us that win Friday. That's what he did when we had to do this for Axel. So I think that's the manner in which he'd want it to be handled. And it was great to be able to pay our respects at the removal and the funeral. And I think we just have to try and like you say, be professional about it now and put those things aside as much as we can do, and drive on, because we're going to have a tough opposition on Friday night. It's been our goal all season, and we haven't been shy about it. We know it's going to be difficult, but that has been our goal. And we've put ourselves in a scenario where this has to be a huge block for us, and hopefully if this block goes well, we'll be saying the same thing for the next block. We'll be, that's just the way the competition is now. It's so competitive, and there's just people chasing us down, and you're struggling to get it on top of yourself, and it just seems to be changing week on week. So yeah, it certainly is huge for us. It's not that we're particularly targeting this block. I think all blocks going forward, if we want that home semi-final, are going to be huge, and we've seen in recent years how important that is, and statistically has transpired to be in terms of the overall winner. So that's our goal in the short term, to make sure that we get that home semi-final, and this will be a big step towards it.